Welcome back to another highly professional, high quality video with Matthew. This is English Conversation 616 for humans who talk to humans. And we're on chapter 3 now. So this is Meme Talk 101. Meme's not particularly my strong suit, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. I've improved the lighting, so hopefully you can see this a lot more clearly as we move forward. In this chapter, we're going to take a look at memes and what they are. We're going to discuss viral trends and some internet slang. Now, slang, you'll know, as small community or small group language that means something to a group, but not necessarily to people outside of that community. So it's a kind of secret language to some extent. The objective of this chapter is to learn how to react and express feelings naturally using popular internet-style phrases, memes, and casual expressions. You're not supposed to memorize or learn everything. Just take on board what you're comfortable with. We have 3 warm-up questions. What's your favorite meme at the moment? How often do you share memes with your friends? And have you ever created your own meme or funny post? Now, perhaps you're not interested in memes, and that's not a problem. So we can change meme or funny post to be anything that you want to share with your friends online. So what's your favorite meme at the moment? Perhaps you don't want to talk about memes, or what's your favorite drama? What's your favorite book? Or what's your favorite cuisine or meal? So for various topics, we can change this sentence. We can use the structure to ask lots of different questions. To answer this question, we'll use some of the words inside. So, my favorite meme at the moment. At the moment can also be used like these days, right? These days. So we'll answer down here. My favorite something at the moment is all right, so that's the structure we need to answer this question. How often do you share memes with your friends? Again, we'll use the same structure for the question and we'll just change it to something else. How often do you share stories with your friends? How often do you share memories? Okay. How often do you share, we might say, snacks? So again, the same structure is a you question. How often do you? We need a frequency marker here. So I share something. And here we're going to have lots of options. So we need a way to describe how often something happens. So we'll start very basically at every day. Right? So then we can use every, we make it a larger time, week, month, right? So I share memes every month, every day. And after that would be with my friends, right? So with my friends. So I'm going to use the bottom of the page to show you 2 different ways to structure the sentence, right? So I share memes with my friends every day. So we've got two elements, or two parts of this that are interchangeable. So what that means is we can change the position of these, and it doesn't lose any meaning, doesn't really change of the emphasis. So I share memes every day with my friends. Right? So I share memes every day with my friends. Okay, so again, flexibility in how you communicate is important because you don't want to use the same sentence every time. So mix and match as long as it makes sense. And you can use the way you talk, your tone or intonation to emphasize something. I share memes with my friends every day. I share memes with my friends every day. They have different meanings. Third question, have you ever created your own meme or funny post? So this is a have you ever question. These are quite common. Have you ever? They're experience-based questions. You could answer very simply, positively, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. No, I have not. I'll write that full for you. Now I haven't done a full stop here because this is a very short answer, or shortest would be yes or no. A yes I have, no I have not. You really want to improve your sentences by including more information in the answer. The goal should be to read the answer, and doing so you'd be able to guess the question. So for example, if you cover the question, yes I have, we don't know what the answer is, or we don't know what the question is, because it could be anything. Have you ever played football? Yes I have. So our answer should reflect a specific question. We should be able to guess the question based on the answer. So how do we do that? Well, yes I have created my own meme. No, I have not created my own meme. You can also say all funny post, doesn't matter. But that's how, see, if we cover the question, and if we read this, yes, I have created my own meme, we can, for 99% correctly guess that the question is, have you ever created your own meme? All right. Another way to say no, so another way to have a negative response here is to say no, I have never, because have you ever? No, I've, instead of have, I've, the contraction. No, I've never created my own funny post. Never created my own something. So you could ask a different question. Have you ever created your own YouTube channel? Have you ever created your own podcast? No, I've never created my own podcast. There we go. Well done. Thank you very much. If you've got a question or a sentence to practice, comment below and I'll edit it and help you out. Thank you very much. Right, here we go with English Conversation 616, Chapter 3, Part 2 of 6. So in this section, we're going to look at the vocabulary. Let's zoom in a bit for the vocabulary. Go. The lighting is much better, I think. So I'm hoping the shadows are not so bad as well. Right. So this is part 2 of 6 of chapter 3. Super, super cool. Old analog Matthew. Whatever. We'll be using these two colours today. So the first word is meme. 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 A funny image, video, or text shared online. That meme went viral in just one day. So like a virus, something spreads, right? To go viral, it spreads like butter on toast. Spreads like a virus. Okay, so that meme went viral in just one day. And that means it spread, it was communicated to many, many people in a short space of time. Vibe. Brilliant word. Vibe. A feeling or a mood. It's like somebody's energy or their vibration. So you vibe, you vibrate, your vibration is like the energy in your cells, the mood and atmosphere. So vibe can have a very positive and a very negative meaning as well. This song, so singing a song, has such a chill vibe. Now chill is like relaxed or cool. Cool, not the temperature, cool as in the personality. She's a cool person. You look cool. I sound cool, right? We can use vibe to talk about people or places or objects. So songs can be cool. Restaurants can have a cool vibe. Cafes can have a relaxed vibe. Vibe is the feeling and the mood that a place or a person has. So he or she can have a positive vibe or a very negative vibe. I like him because he has a good vibe. I don't like her. She has very negative vibes about her. LOL or lol, means laugh out loud. So you need to communicate the fact that you laughed at a message. So you want to type it out, what you did. Oftentimes people don't laugh out loud, but they still type it anyway, which is fine. Lol, you might actually say lol or LOL. So case by case, person to person. Some people never use that. Some people use it a lot. Lol, that was hilarious. LOL, that was hilarious. Hilarious means very funny. So, yeah, I'll move on from that because I don't want to be silly and make you LOL. Relatable. If something is relatable, I'm not highlighting these things. If something is relatable, it's easy to understand or identify with. Now, understand is about information. Identify is about connection, right? So info, and this is connection. So you have a connection with something because it vibes with you. You have a similar trait or characteristic or feeling, mood, atmosphere with that thing. So that meme is so relatable, means that the meme, the photo that was shared around is really close to you, similar to what you think or feel, so you feel connected. That meme is so relatable. It means you can understand its meaning. Understandable in terms of meaning. Viral. So we talked about viral up here. Viral is when something spreads quickly online. So it comes from the idea of spreading something between people. So something online through the internet spreads to other people, usually quickly. And that's why it's viral. It happens overnight sometimes. So the video went viral overnight. And what that really means, it instead of went viral, it became popular. That's really what it means here. So you might post a video on YouTube or to YouTube and 10 people watch it. You go to bed and you wake up and 100,000 people have watched it and liked it. So that would have gone viral, or it went viral overnight. Overnight doesn't have to mean nighttime while you're sleeping. What this really means is a short time, right? So something becomes popular overnight, like overnight success. It doesn't mean literally one night. It just means very quick success, although the process and the work that went into something like that might have taken a very long time. But it looks like someone became successful very quickly. Okay, flex. Ooh, flex. Now, flex is like a very muscular person might go to the gym and do some exercise and then flex their muscles. And they're doing that to show off their muscles and brag. If you show off, that's mostly negative, but it's a tiny little bit positive sometimes. It's okay to show off a little bit. If you brag, that's a negative word. Now, flex is an attempt to convert these from a negative into a positive, but it also has a negative connotation. So posting that car photo was such a flex. Perhaps you post, so you upload or post, show a car photo on Instagram or Facebook, if that's still going. And it was such a flex, meaning that it's a way of showing off somebody's new car or an expensive car. So popular things to show off might include new phones, watches, bags, coats, shoes, actual cash. And the idea of flexing is just sort of showing to other people that you've got something that the majority think is quite valuable or special, but doesn't work for everyone. Flex is case by case. So sometimes flexing can be a nice way to, support your friends and show that you love them and you care for them by, you want to treat them to coffee and a slice of cake. Sometimes flexing can be unnecessary and you might just be embarrassing yourself because nobody's impressed when you flex how much money you've got because they're not bothered. So that's possible as well. Digital comfort food. I really like this expression, to be honest, because we talked about comfort food in casual conversation before. So digital, so online, comfort food is the idea that instead of eating pizza or French fries or a bar of chocolate or an ice cream when you're feeling sad or lonely or whatever the emotion, a digital comfort food can make you feel in the same way, feel better, but it's about the content. So it's not eating ice cream. It might be watching ice cream food videos. It might be mukbang, for example. You watch people eating their dinner. That can be a kind of comfort food, literally. But in other ways, digital comfort food is just scrolling on Instagram or flicking through Facebook or checking out shorts on YouTube to pass the time, to relax your mind, relax your body laying down in bed. So funny memes are my digital comfort food. Some people just flick on their phone. They scroll down on their phone, and that's their digital comfort food. It makes them feel better. They feel relaxed, just in the same way that actual food helps you to relax. FOMO. So similar to LOL, lol, FOMO, we're not going to say FOMO though. We're going to just go FOMO, not FOMO, FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. So you'll see that the letters come from the first letter of each word. Fear of missing out. There's a nuance to this that's important to understand. So I'll go through that in a second. I watched the show because of FOMO. Now, because of is a reason. FOMO is the reason I watched the show. I didn't watch the show because I wanted. It doesn't say I wanted to watch the show, but because of, as a kind of negative, right? Because of FOMO, I watched the show. I'm going to use an example here. Game of Thrones. I didn't really want to watch it because not really. I didn't have high expectations, but lots of friends were, and I got into it very late. But I watched Game of Thrones because of FOMO. Now, it wasn't FOMO, I wasn't scared, oh, I'll have no friends. But it was a case of I wanted to be included in conversations. Like my friends are saying, oh, did you watch? Oh, no, I didn't watch it. Oh, sorry. So I didn't feel like I was missing out. I didn't feel like I missed out, but I wanted to be more included with my friends and what they like. It's not my cup of tea, however. My friends liked it. I want to have conversations with them about what they like. So I made the effort and I watched Game of Thrones and then I regretted it in the final season. What a waste of my life. It's rubbish. Clap back. Clap back is somebody's response or reply to something that happens online. So it's got to be sharp or clever. So if there's an insult, if somebody insults you, there's an insult. So an insult is like, oh, you're ugly, or your car's dirty. Simple examples. How would you reply to that kind of comment? You know, oh, you drive a dirty car. Well, I have a car, right? You don't even have a car. Would be how you clap back. Your response makes them feel silly for insulting you or saying something negative, when actually the reality is, well, you know, it doesn't really matter. She had the best clap back in the comments. So this is sometimes quite a fun thing for people to do. Maybe their digital comfort food might be to go to the comments section of videos, not mine, leave my videos alone, and just see what people are commenting. Sometimes videos include silly things that people say, like me, and you might find someone in the comment section that's trying to troll. Right, you might find trolls in the comments. To troll as a verb. In the dungeons of the comments. And the way you might reply to that, clap back with something sharp, clever, witty. I think I can spell witty, so I'll give it a go. Witty. Witty is smart and quick. Final word, wholesome. Very nice word. Wholesome. So if somebody or something is wholesome, they are pure, kind, and feel good. So I think innocent, if I spell that correctly, probably right. Innocent is a good word to sort of put in this mix. So I love wholesome memes. They make me smile. A wholesome meme is a positive or a lovely meme that is not meant to offend and make fun of. It's just a positive thing that someone might want to share in order to spread the love. Wholesome. I like to use the word wholesome when I talk about food. Let's say her cooking is very, I'm going to say very wholesome. That's okay. That's okay here. Her cooking is very wholesome. It's a kind of sincerity, but this is sincere or sincerity. So something is wholesome. It's very honest. So her cooking is very wholesome. You can taste the natural flavors, the clean, pure flavors of the meal. He's a wholesome person. He's a wholesome person. A very kind or generous person. Makes you feel good. Right, these were the words. I'll read them super quick. Meme, vibe, lol or LOL, relatable, viral, flex, digital comfort food, FOMO, clapback, and wholesome. Thank you. Welcome back to English Conversation 616. This is chapter 3, part 3 of 6. Part 3 of 6, and we're going to look at the model dialogue. Right, let's zoom in a little bit so we can see it better. I'm going to read this and then I'll show you the parts of a sentence that you might wish to change if you want to adapt this for your own purposes. Did you see that cat meme I sent you last night? Lol, yes. That no thoughts, just vibe one, classic. I swear I've seen like 100 versions of it. Memes just never get old. Whenever I'm stressed, I scroll for hours. Same here. I think memes are the modern way of sending hugs. True, they're like digital comfort food. Right, so, did you see that cat meme? So here we have the type of meme. Therefore, you can just add in whatever kind of meme or photo I sent you. So we'll use cat meme. You can say, did you see that article? Excuse me. Did you see that article I sent you last night? Again, during the conversation, we're not going to change it entirely. Lol, yes. That no thoughts, just vibes one. Classic. If someone says classic, like a classical car or a classical movie or classical music, it's a certain quality to it. For a long time, it's been possible. For a very long time, something is good. As a classic, it's a really good one. Everyone likes it. I swear I've seen like 100 versions of it. Like, if you want to speak like an American, the United States American in particular, you would need to introduce like every other word. But in this sentence, we'll have it once. I've seen like 100. What it really means is about, or almost. But it's not specific to that meaning. So I swear I've seen like 100 versions of it. You're not counting how many, so you don't need to be, I've seen 97 versions of it. Like just seems like I've seen. It appears to be that I've seen almost 100 of them. Memes just never get old. Some of them do. And whenever I'm stressed, I scroll for hours. Scroll, not scroll. So scroll. If you scroll, that's the verb for moving the screen down on your phone. So you would scroll down or you scroll up on your phone to see something else on the screen. You scroll for hours. And I introduced in the class about doom scrolling. So doom scrolling is a word that you would use to describe someone who's playing on their phone, but usually negative words or negative news. So sort of like doomsday or the apocalypse. Someone would doom scroll about catastrophes. So they catastrophize about the end of the world or the end of their life or something, and that's what they kind of get addicted to, and they just want to one more. Oh, it's sad, but I need to check the news and read this again. Oh, which war is happening this day, this week, or every time. Doom scrolling is something that a lot of people do, and it's really bad for your mental health, but it's a good word to know. Okay, so add that to your vocab. Same here. I think memes are the modern way of sending hugs. So it's like a digital hug, right? We can think of a meme as a digital hug. It's quite a nice idea, I think. And true, they are like digital comfort food. So, again, we're using like in this sentence. It's not saying they are, because they are not digital comfort food, but this person wants to say that it's similar to digital comfort food. It's like digital comfort food. Regarding the model dialogue class or the video, I wouldn't recommend memorizing it. I don't think memorizing is a brilliant way to learn English for most people. I do recommend that you read it and record yourself, and then you need to listen back to it to see whether your speech matches. Okay? I will read it just one more time now, and you can see how that matches with how you read it. Did you see that cat meme I sent you last night? Lol, yes. That no thoughts, just vibe one? Classic. I swear, I've seen like 100 versions of it. Memes just never get old. Whenever I'm stressed, I scroll for hours. Same here. I think memes are the modern way of sending hugs. True, they're like digital comfort food. I'm going to start doing this. Oh, different pen. Thank you. See you next time. Hello, welcome back to English Conversation 616, Chapter 4 of For Humans Who Talk to Humans. Language focus time. So the aim of this video is to practice these expressions. We don't have to change them too much. You don't have to edit them or write too much. It's just simple reading practice. So, lol, that's so me. We have a 느낌표, exclamation mark at the end here. So you want to raise the volume, your inflection. Lol, that's so me. Now I like this expression because we can use it in different situations and circumstances. We don't have to say lol if that's not your style. That's so. You might want to say her, him, them. Right? You might be shopping and you see a t-shirt. I'm going to draw a really good picture of a t-shirt. And it's got a picture of a cat on it. I can't draw a cat, so I'm just going to draw a really tiny cat so you can't see that it's a bad cat. That's a cat on a t-shirt. You might be with your friends or your family and say, oh, that t-shirt is so him or so her. It's exactly like their personality. That's what this expression is for. A meme or a video or a story or a movie or an object can represent everything you see in a person. So these red shoes, oh, these red shoes are so her. That's her style. This is way too relatable. If something is way too, it's too much. So instead of way too, we might want to change it to far too or much too. This is far too relatable. This is much too relatable. So you might feel uncomfortable or you might like it. Oh, it's way too relatable. It's just exactly like my lifestyle or my life situation. It's all about the vibe. Remember we talked about vibe meaning mood or atmosphere, right? It's all about the vibe. So if you go to a cafe, I know a few good ones, you might go to the cafe and it's just got a great vibe. That cafe is all about the vibe, right? It means it represents the atmosphere and the mood of that place, that cafe or that restaurant. It's all about the vibe. Other things are less important, but the vibe, the energy of that place is what's really important to them. Chat expressions here. Flex alert. So flex alert, like beep, 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 flex alert. You're in a group of 3 friends. So let's draw a picture of 3 really highly detailed people. Right? I know. Picasso, move over. Flex alert. Friend, we'll call them original names, A, B, and C, for complexity here. So friend C gets a new car. Right? Friend C arranges to meet at a place that you need to drive to rather than the regular cafe that everybody walks to. Oh, let's go to this new place that's like 10 miles away so I can drive. Oh, flex alert, they want to show off. Okay. Flex alert is a way of joking. It's not serious. It's a way of joking with your friends or family that somebody wants to show off or brag. And how you respond to that as a friend is just making light of the moment, making it a funny moment. Digital comfort food. So if I talk about myself, I like watching food reviews. Food review. I can't spell when I'm talking. Food review videos. Right? Food review videos are my digital comfort food. It's not usually abbreviated like that, but I'm just doing it to save time when I'm writing. So I find it very relaxing to watch food review videos. It gives me ideas for what to cook for my family and what to do in my cafe. Total FOMO moment. Total FOMO moment. So again, let's say we've got 2 people over here, this person over here. I don't want to do it, right? Come on, we're going. The FOMO moment is, right, okay, well, if these people go, I'm all on my own. So a FOMO moment will be just, okay, right, I'm going to go. Yep. Right? So you've had a fear of missing out and you just decided, let's go for it. And you joined the group, which is fine. Lol, that's so me. This is way too relatable. It's way too relatable. It's all about the vibe. Flex alert, digital comfort food, total FOMO moment. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to English Conversation 616. This is chapter 3 of For Humans Who Talk to Humans. So we're in chapter 3 and we're doing part 5 of 6 now. And this is some practice activities. Some are longer, some are shorter than others. So we need to fill in the blank. This is the blank. This cat meme is so... This cat meme is so... Very good. Relatable. So we might want to change cat meme. Might not be interested. I don't know what's... Cats are pretty popular, right? Universally. I think the Egyptians liked them a long, long time ago, so cats have been popular for a long time. I'm going to introduce the word kitten. So a baby cat is a kitten. This kitten meme is so relatable. Maybe you have a cat or a pet, another kind of animal. So it would be relatable to you, relatable, and you can bond or associate with it, connect. I feel like it was made for me. It was so good, I feel like it was made for me. This expression is helpful. I feel like it was made for me. Very personal. Very personal. Sometimes you watch a movie or a drama, right? I'll write some of the words down. Sometimes you watch a movie or a drama and the main character is the same as you. So you feel like, whoa, this drama is so relatable. I feel like it was made for me. If you want to upgrade that, I feel like it was made just for me. That would be very personal, right? I feel like it was made just for me. So I feel special, right? I feel special listening to this song. This song, right, is so relatable. I feel like it was made just for me. So many of the most popular songs tell a story about a boy and a girl, and that relates to a lot of people listening. It's like their relationship story. So they love the song because that's me, that's us. Number 2, have you ever experienced FOMO? Describe it. Now, I won't describe FOMO, but I'll answer and show you how to, and you can comment below with your answers if you want to. Have you ever experienced FOMO? We start again, yes or no, right? That would be the shortest answer. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Yes, I have experienced FOMO. Yes, I have experienced FOMO. No, I haven't experienced FOMO. Okay, describe it. If you want to describe it, yes and no, you don't need to, right? Because you haven't experienced it. And we've got that. Have you ever, right? Yes, I have ever experienced. No, that doesn't work. No, I haven't. Have not experienced. You can also say no, I have never experienced FOMO. Okay? So we have 2 options for negative responses and 1 for an affirmative. Yes, I have experienced FOMO. It's the worst day of my life. Oh no, I haven't experienced FOMO. And no, I don't get FOMO. Now, Elim in class, very good at pointing out JOMO. So thank you, Elim, for that. That's the joy of missing out. That's a positive. So FOMO means when someone feels sad because they're missing out. But JOMO, someone actually feels happy. They feel happy not doing something, not joining. So if all the friends, these really highly detailed Picasso-esque friends, go to the cinema, woo, but I'm going to stay home and read a book because I want to read a book, right? Usually, or most people, my friends are going to the cinema. I have FOMO. I want to go too. So I go. JOMO, so the joy of missing out, is when actually that's great. My friends are happy. I'm going to stay home and read my book. So I'm happy. I'm joyful, right? Joyful. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. You should do what you want to do, right? Number 3, write 2 sentences using flex and wholesome. Let's say, she's a wholesome person. Oh, sorry. She's a wholesome person. She never flexes, right? She never flexes. She's a wholesome person. I don't like it when someone flexes. Okay? Number 4. Describe your favorite meme to a partner using 3 vocabulary words. Assume that it means from chapter 3, please. So, in the comments below, why don't you tell me about your favorite meme and try to use 3 vocabulary words from this chapter. If you can't, that's okay. Use as many as possible. So we'll do that. Comment below, please. And number 5, role play. One of you shares a meme, the other reacts using phrases from this chapter. So let's break it down into super. We'll do A, B, A, B. Okay. If you're struggling with the dialogue, if you're struggling with role play, you can use the dialogue, the model dialogue. I'm just getting it to show you what I mean. You could use the model dialogue from this chapter, and you could use that as the structure for your role play. So let's say, what did you think of that meme I sent you last night? Right. You see all that? Good. Yeah, it was great. I'm trying to be really natural here. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny. So relatable. Right? If you finish by just responding, if you finish the sentence by responding, it's difficult to carry on the conversation. So you need to, when you answer, continue maybe by asking a question. So like, where did you get it from? Right? Where did you, let's just write it down here, find it. Where did you find it? Oh, my sister sent it to me. I love, let's do puppy memes. That's good. There's too many cats. Cats get too much attention. Bring back the puppies. I love puppy memes. Excuse me. I love puppy memes. Again, you haven't continued the conversation here, but you've told somebody about something you like, which gives them a chance to say, oh, yeah, me too, right? They are the funniest. I'll send you some more. I'll send you my favorite. Hang on. I'll send you my favorite in a moment, right? In a moment. Right? So that's a kind of role play about a meme that you share. We don't have to use all the phrases and all the expressions from this chapter. Just choose 1 or 2 is enough. If you want to create a dialogue and comment below, that's all right. No problem with me. I like to read all your comments. All right, question 6. Let's crack on. Write a short dialogue where two friends discuss a viral trend. Right, so what's the viral trend from this year? I don't know, because I'm not paying attention to stuff. But there were lots of viral trends a long time ago. So let's say I'll do the ice bucket challenge, because that's, a really long time ago. Ice bucket challenge. Bring that back. It's summertime. Summer's coming, so let's do it again. The ice bucket challenge was a viral trend. This was when people got a bucket or a bowl of cold water with ice and they poured it over their heads, or someone did it for them on camera. So A might say, what happened to the ice bucket challenge? I'll abbreviate here. I love that. I love, not a love. I love that kind of challenge. And B would say, wow, that was like 10 years ago, dude. Yeah, wow. That was like 10 years ago, dude. The new thing now is, I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever the viral trend is these days. Dubai chocolate, that was last week. This week's probably some new coffee drink. Next week will be some random snack. So, whenever you watch this, add in whatever. Translate digital comfort food into your language and use it in a sentence. Oh, that'll be tricky. You have to comment below, right? With your language, if it's Korean or something else. So comment below with translate this into your native language or another language if you want to. It doesn't have to be a native one. And then you try and use it in a sentence. And then let's talk to each other in the comments. Let's talk nicely, as always. True or false? FOMO is about feeling happy when you miss something. No, that would be JOMO, right? That would be JOMO. So FOMO is when you have a fear of missing out. Fear makes you scared. So, true or false? No, it's false. The joy of missing out is when you feel happy when you miss something. Write a sentence using vibe to describe a song or a photo. All right. Let's use a very common song that everybody knows. Yesterday has a great vibe to it. Right. So the song Yesterday from the Beatles has a great vibe to it. Pretty much everyone likes that song. Anything has a great vibe to it. That's how we use this in a description sentence. Number 10, share the last time you saw a wholesome meme and explain why it made you smile. Oh, that's going to be difficult for me. I last saw the last wholesome meme was about, God, I don't know. It was about making something. Making a community cafe. And why did it make me smile? It gave me good ideas. It made me smile because the people doing it worked hard and then became successful. It made me smile because it motivated me. All right, so the last wholesome meme The last time you saw a wholesome meme? The last wholesome meme I saw was about making a community cafe. It made me smile because it motivated me. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again in the next one. Thank you. Here we are with English Conversation 616 on the final part of chapter 3. So we are in chapter 3 and we're part 6 of 6. So what does LOL stand for? L-O-L. LOL. It stands for laughing out loud. L-O-L. You can pronounce this as LOL or LOL. What's a meme? What's a meme? Now the definition, according to the chapter we used, meme, a funny image, video or text shared online. That meme went viral in just one day. So a meme can be an image or a photo that captures something funny, right, or witty, and people share it online or through your messenger chats. A meme is an image or an image, a photo, a funny something, right, that people share online. That is shared online. Number 3, fill in the blank. This video went on TikTok. So past tense went, it went viral. Very good. This video went viral on TikTok, meaning it got popular very quickly. It quickly became popular. Or it spread quickly. Doesn't have to be good. It just gets shared very, very quickly. Translate wholesome into your language. So you have to comment below for this one, please, if you want to. If you want to write that word in Korean, maybe give a sample sentence as well, that would be really cool. Use flex in a sentence about social media. Right, so this is a good one. I'll give you lots of examples here. That's okay. So many people, we're not using everyone because that's not right. Many people like to use social media to flex. Flex means to show off or to brag, which are negative words. Flex is a positive / negative, but it's really a negative word, but with a positive vibe to it. Many people like to use social media to flex. There is a lot of flexing on social media. Right? So another way of describing this is flexing is not really true. A lot of it is fake lifestyles. Right? So someone that might borrow an expensive car or go to a hotel but not really stay at the hotel, and that's part of their job. They might be an Instagram influencer who tries to promote their lifestyle, but it's not really their lifestyle. They flex on social media by showing off or bragging about stuff they've bought with money or things that people have bought for them. What does clap back mean? referring back to the vocabulary, to clap back is a clap back is a sharp or clever reply. She has the best clap back in the comments. So it's a retort or a reply. Clap back means, right, to respond or reply to some or to a comment, right? And let's say online. How would you describe digital comfort food in your own words? In your own words, not even necessarily your own language, but in your own words. So you're not looking for a definition in this chapter, in your own words. So in my own words, in Matthew's own words, I would describe digital comfort food, DCF, is online content that relaxes me, right? Or digital comfort food is, I would say, stuff online that cheers me up. So if I'm feeling sad, I might look at my phone and then I feel better, and then I go and do some exercise and I feel good, right? So this in between your sad emotion and getting better, sometimes digital content can raise your mood or inspire, right? I look for a new way to do something, or a new skill to learn, or a new way to design or draw something that inspires and motivates me to, boost my mood. What is FOMO and how do you experience it? Well, FOMO is the fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. And how do you experience it? Well, I don't experience FOMO because I live the life I want to. So I'm quite fortunate in that respect. But FOMO is when other people, I won't write a sentence, I'll just make some notes. So it's when other people do something that you think is really good and you kind of feel sad because you want to join that positive thing. So your FOMO is when you feel sad because you want to join. Yeah. I don't want to join anything that I'm not already doing. So I don't have FOMO myself. It doesn't matter if you do. All right. Give an example of something relatable. Relatable. So let's break it down. To relate. We can have other conjugations of this. So we have a relative. We might have a relation. We might have a relationship. So something is relatable, you connect to it, right? You have a connection. Give an example of something relatable. Some dramas are very relatable, right? Some dramas on TV are very relatable, and that's what makes them popular. But other dramas are just wildly unrelatable, right? Unrelatable as an opposite. So that can be difficult to connect to, but it can be a good escape or escape. Unrelatable TV or unrelatable stuff can be a good escape, right, from reality. Ta-da! Right, around. And finally, write one reaction phrase using vibe or relatable. That cafe has an awesome vibe. That meme was totally relatable. I sound very American with that, don't I? Awesome, totally. Like, dude, right? Anyway, no offense meant, no offense intended. Thank you for watching. That was the end of chapter 3. You've been brilliant. Comment below and let me know how I can improve. I have a lot to improve on. Bye-bye.